2026 Social Security Disability Benefit Notice. Going to cover what you need to know, what's new that's going on out there. So if you're like most watching the news, you've heard about some of the changes that are out there, but in this video, I'm going to connect them, like how things like the cost of living increase, what that amount is, and how it's going to impact other areas of your benefits, the Medicare Part B premium. I'll also discuss like how much money you can make and get approved, or how much money you can make and keep your benefits if you're already approved. And I'm going to spend some time in covering the threats to your benefits, the overpayments, and the continuing disability review. So if you are new here, welcome. Glad to have you. I have put this together to help people, whether they're going through the disability process, approval process, or already approved, like understand and how to prepare for the upcoming year. So first of all, I'm going to start with the cost of living increase. It's a 2.8% increase. And if you have a $1,500 monthly check, then your check will go up $42 starting in January, $42 a month. Now, the second thing I want to cover is the Medicare Part B premiums. And these are just projected at this time. They're not finalized, but they're usually pretty accurate. It's not like they're going to go down. So this year it's been $185. It's projected to increase to $206.50. So that $42 bump that you just got, there goes a big part of it, $21.50. That's frustrating, I know, and you factor in the cost of living and everything else that's going on. But we're here to help you understand it and give you alternative ways that you can offset that. Now, a key part of your Medicare insurance, which if you're a disability recipient, you're entitled to after 24 months of being in pay status. And if you're going through the disability approval process, and this is important for you to know, that not everybody has to pay that Medicare Part B premium. And there's a program called Extra Help for those that have an income that is for next year will be $1,976 or less as an individual, or if you're a couple, married couple, $2,664 a month. So if your income is below that, then you can apply to this program and they will pay that projected $206.50. It's a massive savings. There's a few things in here that you need to know about this, though. There are people that are out there that are currently paying for their Medicare Part B premiums. I know our team runs into them every month that if all they need to do is apply. Now, it's not like Social Security is going to come and say, hey, we want to save you some money on your premiums. So be proactive with that, and we can help with that. Stay tuned at the end. And I'll give you directions on how to join us and get in touch with the people, etc. Here's the challenge with the cost of living increase and as it connects to the low income subsidy. There are some people that are not paying for their Medicare Part B premium right now. And let's say that that individual's check is $1,950 a month and they get a cost of living increase. That's going to put them over the threshold of $1,976 a month. It's unfortunate. It happens every year, and there goes like over $2,000 that's got to come out of their pocket for this. There isn't a way around it that I know. There isn't any exceptions. I'm just telling you, if you're in that range, the only thing I can suggest that you do is find a way to generate that cash from somewhere else. So we help you do that here at the Disability Digest, supplementing your income, things like that. Okay. So the next thing is work limits. Like how much can you make while you're going through the approval process? I'll start with that. It's for next year, it'll be $1,690 a month. Each one of these categories is being increased by $50. So that means that that's how much you can make and apply. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can get approved. As a matter of fact, if you listen to other work that I've done and other experts that I've had that I've interviewed in our live events, etc., they all say the same thing. If you're going through the disability approval process, it makes it really challenging to get your benefits approved. So just going to leave it at that. Best thing to do is not work, get approved, and then come back, and you can work. So once you're approved, I'm a big proponent of individuals pursuing work if that's something that they want to do. And for 2026, you can earn $1,210 a month. Ideally, it's best to stay like 20% below that number so you're off the radar. And you can do that each and every month. You don't need to get into the Ticket to Work program. You do it all on your own. So that's a great way to offset any of these others is by earning extra income. And of course, make sure you take advantage of all the tax incentives that you have that's working. All right. So the last one is the threats. And I'm going to cover the biggest threat that people have to their benefits. It's not real common, but if you get one of these, it's a problem because it's difficult to get out of, and it's called an overpayment. And this happens to people that commonly don't understand the regulations for working, and they end up in a situation where Social Security says, "Hey, you know what? You're working, you earn more than you should, and you owe us a gargantuan amount of money." So you've got to dispute it, argue it. Communication with Social Security is really difficult. There isn't people in the legal space that do a lot of this work to help individuals out because there's really isn't any like back benefits to get paid on. So it really leaves people like defenseless, unfortunately. So the best thing to do is to avoid it. Like the best way to avoid it, I just said, stay 20% below the allowed amount, and make sure you document everything and do that. Here at the Disability Digest, so that you know it's fine to work. Since 2006, we've had disability recipients working here. Yes, they get reviews, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, but no one has lost their benefits. There hasn't been any overpayment situations. So just make sure you document it. And that's an easy way to get rid of it. If you're well documented and you're below the limit, then there is really, it's just false accusations. The last one is the reviews, and these are very concerning to people. I get it because you've worked so hard to get on your benefits, and then you're going to get a review to be threatened to be taken off. Understood. About 144,000 people a year on average lose their benefits, and in large part, it's because of a review and what people do not do to prepare themselves for a review. So, and the Trump administration has invested its 50 something million dollars additional to increase the reviews in certain areas. So the reviews are not going to go away. But what you can do is you can control the process. And we teach you how to do that here. It's really about effective doctoring, like how to clearly communicate your limitations to your doctors in each and every visit that you have. So you have really solid medical evidence to help you out. Here at the Disability Digest, here's a few ways that we can help you out. One of the benefits of being a member here is you get to speak with advocates when you join us, and it's live people that are trained to help you understand like where you're at, what you need to do. And if you're approved and concerned about a review, one of the most popular benefits we have is a benefit protection program that helps you when you get a review. It actually helps you prepare for a review. And then we help you when you get it. So when you come here, you can ask an advocate about our benefit protection program. So, for everybody that's out there, whether you're trying to get approved or stay approved, we offer a no cost membership. And I just want to be straight up with you. These videos, we do these are small little information segments. It's only one piece of the puzzle to help somebody understand the process and to get everything that they're entitled to. And I totally thank you for watching it. But it's not the best way we can help you. The best way is you look for a link around the video, you click on it, you come join us. That green button will guide you to your profile that you fill out. And then you join us, and our advocates can learn more about your situation, help you understand what you need for resources that we have to help you out and get you going into the right direction. It's a customized approach, is what it is. And there's no cost. We're supported by ads, sponsors, services that we provide. So the membership has always been no cost. So I hope you find this helpful. Preparing for your 2026 benefits to understand like the cost of living increase, how Medicare is going to impact you, the extra help program, and how much money you can make and what the threats are. If you have anything to add to this, join us in the comments and encourage you, come on in if you are interested in membership. It would be our pleasure to help you get approved and stay approved. Make it a great day.